Now we got the register screen. Next, you can provide the data for the text input in front of the user ID and password on the register screen. After clicking this register button here, the LAN screen should be displayed again. Now, we will drag an on-event code block, and by clicking this arrow, we will select register. A set screen code block in the UI controls is dragged into the on-event code block again. From here, let's select the screen we want. I choose landing. Okay, now it needs to be provided the user ID and the password in the text input of the landing screen. Let's assign the given user ID and password in the variables we have created called user ID and password. For that, I click on variables and drag 2x equal code blocks into the on-event code block. In the first code block, the name of the variable is given as user ID. A getText code block in the UI controls is dragged to the right side of the equal sign. Here, it needs to be given a name of the text input. I click on this arrow and select setUID. In the next code block, the variable is changed as pwd. As before, let's drag a getText code block under UI controls to the right side of the equal sign and select setPWD from here. Right. Next, we need to store the data given in this text input in the voters table. For that, I click on data and drag a create record code block like this. Let's give the name of the table here as voters. In front of that, you can provide the variables that has been assigned the data required to enter in each column in the table. But we cannot use code blocks for that. So I click here on show text. The code we need is in the 11th line. Here in curly brackets, the word name is removed and I give the name of the column as unique ID. In front of that, the name of the variable that has been assigned the data to be entered in the unique ID column should be given. We have assigned the unique ID in the user ID variable. So here, I give user ID. Again, the value assigned in the pwd variable should be entered in the password column in the same way. I type a comma here and give it as password:pwd. Let's click on show blocks again. You can see the code blocks are created as we need.